Hey guys, welcome to AndroGuider. So in this video we are going to review the Exodus 6.0 ROM. So as you can see that this is a night build, and this ROM packs in the May security patch, and as you can see the built-in kernel is enforcing, and just make a note here that the developer options are not enabled by default, so you need to tap on the build number 7 times to enable that. And we don't get many apps in here, and that is a characteristic of the Exodus ROMs. And we do get audio effects here. We have the Exodus updater, snap camera, and the sound recorder too. So guys, made a I noticed that the snap camera is a bit buggy, as I would show it to you in the moment. So say if I am trying to click a picture here. Okay, so as you can see that I have clicked, but if I want to take this second picture in, I just can't do that. As you can see that the snap camera hangs around, and to take the second picture now I would have to restart the camera application, and only then I can do that. Okay, so that's the problem that I'm telling you. It's it's a it's a bug, I would say. And I have tested out other snap camera builds on my device too, and it's the same case everywhere. So I think that the snap camera is not very stable for the Sprout 4 devices at the moment. It might be a different case for your device, so maybe you would need to check that in your Exodus build for your device. That's what is the case with the Sprout 4 devices or the Android One first generation devices. The snap camera is a buggy at the moment, and we don't even have the snap camera included in the nightly builds now. Maybe the official maintainer, that is Varun Chitre, would be able to fix that for the Android One devices soon. Okay, so I hope so if you want to click multiple pictures at the same time, then I would suggest you to grab another camera application from the Play Store, or download any application from any camera from XDA or APK Mirrors, or whatever source you prefer. Okay, so we have the Exodus updater in here, and the greatest thing about the Exodus ROM is that we do get the Delta updates in here. So I would just try and explain to those of you who don't know what Delta updates are. So uh, you know uh, so say if I am a nightly build that is dated on the 6th of June, and today is 8th of June, as you can see. And if I want to upgrade from the 6th of June nightly build to the 8th of June nightly build, then I don't need to download the full nightly build of 8th of June, which would be something of 200 MBs or 300 MBs or 400 MBs, depending on the phone you use. But for the Android One devices, it's about 250 MBs. So I don't need to download that entire 300 entire 250 MBs update. I just need I can just go ahead and grab a Delta update, which would be about something of 30 or 40 MBs, and I can just go into my recovery and flash it. Or there is even an option in the Exodus updater to do that automatically. I would just show it to you in a while. And that's a very great thing about Exodus, which I personally like. And the Delta updates are currently only present in Mocky ROM and the Exodus ROM, and of course you can even uh, get Delta updates for CM13 using the Sign Delta application. But you don't get them. They are not officially supported by the Cyanogen mod developers. Okay, so this app is it is a beautifully designed app. It has a great user interface, and it has the material design too. Okay, so by clicking on home, we get this option only. Then we have the open Delta updates. Currently I am on the latest nightly build, so I don't think that it would be available. Maybe I need to set my device in first. There it is. Okay, so as I have already told you, maybe okay, so maybe this is a maybe they are just testing out this feature. Then as I already told you that these are the nightly builds. I'm currently on the latest one, and you know from here you can access the supported devices, I think. Okay, then from by clicking here you can these are the supported devices. You can just have a look at them, and there's the Google Android One device. And then when you would click on the home button, you would be directed to the Exodus ROM website, from where you can download the builds for your device. Then by clicking on the Google Plus community, you would be able to go ahead and have a look at the Exodus ROMs. I think that's what you get when you click on the websites, I say. Maybe it's a the application is being improved on, I would say. And when you would click on website, you would be directed to their website. And when you would click on the Google Plus community, you would be directed to their Google Plus community page. I would also put down a link in the description below for the Google Plus community of Exodus. Then under the settings option, you can just hide this application from the launcher if you want to. Then we have the update notifications, show download notifications, and you can schedule the update checks as per your choice. Then automatically download the latest updates. And then auto flash options, I would prefer that you should check the wipe cache and dalvik cache, and then dirty flash the newer build, or even if you are downloading a delta update. And then allow secondary installs, Wi-Fi only downloads, or you can just even check the roaming option one if you want to download the builds directly over your mobile data. Then we have the gapps checker and changelog. Okay, so that's all what we have in the Exodus updater, and it's a richly customized application. Okay, so we would get into the customizations now. And as you can see that we have that three lines icon, I would say, in the top right corner. And this is where you can access all the options. Okay, so we get into the interface first. You have the navigation bars first of all, and then you can just rearrange the navigation bar buttons by dragging the handle on the right. Or and you can just, if you want to remove any uh, remove any button from the navigation bar, then you can just dismiss it by sliding it to the right or sliding it to the left, just as you dismiss notifications in the notification panel. Then under the settings option, you can customize the bar height in the portrait mode, width in landscape mode, long press delay. Then you have got the allow legacy menu keys, which would add a space to allow the side menu keys in the navigation bar. Then we have the keyboard options, show extra keyboard options when open a switch that would this would be nothing but it would allow you would just get some arrows in the navigation bar on your there would be arrow keys. One would be at the rightmost edge of your screen, and the another would be at the leftmost edge of your screen in the navigation bar, which would allow you to move your keyboard cursor to the right or left. And if you can check that too. Then number of enabled layouts, you can just choose that as per your convenience. And then we have the navigation bar button color too. Okay, so and you can just add in this option here too. So if you can if you want to just customize any icon, these are the options that we get for the short press action. And then we have the long press actions, this is what we get, the same features. And then we have the double tap action. Again we have those same options, and then you can even select a custom icon of your but for which you can just then just dismiss it. And by default we have the four buttons: back, home, recents, and last tap. Okay, so next up we have the status bar customizations. You can adjust the battery icon style, portrait, landscape, circle, dotted circle, text or hidden. And then you can show the battery percentage either inside the icon or next to the icon, or you can just hide it. Then we have the various clock styles, right, left, center or hidden. Then we have the AMPM style, the normal one. I will just do it to you, just see the changes in the top right corner. The normal one is this, the small one is this, and by default it is hidden. Then we have the network traffic customizations. How you can just enable the outgoing traffic, incoming traffic, or both of them if you want to. Then we have the display unit, bits per second or bytes per second, the update interval. Then you can auto hide the network traffic indicators when there is no data exchange. And next up we do get the status bar quick pull down. Swiping down right on the right edge of the screen would directly enable you to go into the quick settings. Okay, so greeting, we'll just show it to you. And if you would just unlock your screen, there you see Exodus Android as that was written, and you can just customize it as per your convenience. So I would just put in something ABCD. Okay, and say now when I lock my phone, and now when I unlock it, there you see that in the uh, in the in the top left corner. I'll just show it to you again. There you go. Okay, then you can even customize the greeting timeout, 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds as per your choice. Then we have the system icon toggles. This is nothing but the system UI tuner, and you can just check off any options which you don't want to be shown in your status bar. Then we also have that demo mode. Okay, so that's all what we have in the status bar customization. Then we have the gestures option. Double tap to wake anywhere on the screen to you can just double tap to wake your device on your screen. Then you have the double tap to sleep too. Well, so guys, I just paused the video to test out that double tap to wake feature, and I was really hoping that it would work, but I can confirm it to you that it is not working at the moment. I would make it a point to report it to the developer in the XDA thread and in the Google Plus community too. So let's see how he gets back to me. And then you have double tap to sleep anywhere on the lock screen. Then we have the lock screen customization. You can just set your lock screen wallpaper or just clear the lock screen wallpaper. Then in the overviews, which are nothing but your recents, you can show the memory bar if you want to. Then you have the clear all button positions. We get two options, right or left. Then you can just when you are clearing the when you are using that clear all button, if you want to clear the application which you are using at the moment, if you want to even if you want to remove that from the memory too, then you need to check this option in. And next up we have the power menu. We do get a great number of options here too. Device profiles, screenshot. This is what we get. I will just show you the power menu. And as you can see that the background behind the power menu is blurred, and these are the options which we get in the power menu. Great options here too. So these are, I would say that these are enough for my usage. And then we have the landscape immersive mode. Okay, so next up we have the hardware customizations. Press the power button twice to launch your camera without unlocking your screen. And then we have the playback controls. You can just use your volume keys to skip the music tracks when your screen is off. Then wake on plug. And then we have the ROM controls. You can change your LCD density in here. Then we have the documents UI file manager. Enable documents UI as a built-in file manager. And then we have the AOSP app manager. It would automatically uninstall AOSP apps when the Play Store version is installed. Okay, so it would this is nothing but when you flash the G apps, this would happen. And then we have the system app remover in here too. So you can, if you like to play around with things, then you can go ahead and do that. Then we have the SE Linux permissive in here too. So if you want to change the kernel, which is by default enforcing to permissive, then you can do that here. And next up we have the device profiles. And this is another great feature of Exodus ROM. You can customize in multiple profiles in here. This was the option that we were getting in the fourth option. I would just show them to you. And in fact, if I'm not wrong, okay, I was hoping that it would be a floating window. Okay, but it was just a pop-up. So in here you can just customize the profiles as per your wish. You can have different profiles when you are at work, or you are at your school, or when you are at your home, or when you are out of your home. You can just customize the profiles as per your convenience. Then you can customize the profile name, the icon, the activation duration. After duration, what to do. You can just undo the profile, activate the default profile, restart the events. You can even ask for duration if you want to have that option in. Then we have the sound options too. You can just adjust the ringer mode, ring and vibrate. These are the settings that you get. Then you can customize the volumes too. And then you have the sound settings. You can change the ringtone if you want to, notification sound if you want to, any alarm sounds. That's what the options we have. Then vibrate on touch if you want to have that or disable that. Then the notification access settings. That's what we have in the sound option. Then we have the radios, Wi-Fi. You can just enable or disable anything of the airplane mode, synchronization, mobile network type, 2G, 3G or 4G, depending on your phone. Then you have the mobile data preferences. Either it can be called the default profile, or you can just show it. Then on, off, or toggle. You can customize it as per your wish. Then we have the Wi-Fi hotspot settings, Bluetooth settings, GPS, location preferences, and NFC too. Then we have the screen settings. You can change the screen timeout as per your wish. We always have a never timeout too. The screen will always remain not until your battery is sucked out. Then your lock screen default profile. You can either just, if you have a secure lock screen, then you can just turn it on or off as per your choice. So if you are some people prefer to have their lock screen turned off when they are out and working. So you can customize this option if you are if you are doing a job, or if you are going to college and you don't want your lock screen to be in there, or when you are at your home, just you can then just customize that as per your choice. Then we have the screen brightness. You can change that as per your personal preference. And we also have the adaptive brightness customization too. Then we have the display rotation. You can rotate it if you want. We get multiple options in here. You can 270 degrees, 180 degrees, 90 degrees, 0 degrees, and we also have the auto rotate too. So great to see that too. Then we have the additional options, power save mode. As this ROM is based on the AOSP, then you can just toggle it. You can just toggle on the power mode on or off as per your choice. Then if you want to run an application when the profile is enabled, then you can even do that. So say if you are in your car and you want the music player to turn on automatically, then or your maps application, then you can just select that. And then if you want to change your wallpaper to, then you can even do that. So this is the reason why some people love Exodus, and it's great to have that too. Then you can just delete profiles if you want to. You can even add profiles, low battery profiles, and then you can even delete the profiles if you want to. Then we also get the default profile, and here you can customize the default profile, and we have got all those basic options in here. Then you can just, even in the settings, we can, I think we can change the language. Then start on phone boot, activate profile on startup. Then you can even launch from your home screen. If I would select the editor option, okay, then you can launch it from notification to, then show status bar notification, then profile notification settings. You can check the toast notification if you want, show in status bar and lock screen, ongoing notification, show preferences indicator. Then you have the default profile, that is nothing but the system profile. Let's say if I select home, then you can even modify your system settings. You can just do that as per your choice. You can just select the applications you want to. Okay, I think we just got out of the device profiles, and okay, I would just get in back there, guys. So here we were, and then we have the okay, I think we had covered all the options in here. Then we also have that import export option. So if you want to export the application data, if you want to make a backup of your profiles, then you can do that. And if you want to import the applications, then you can also do that. So it's great to have that too. I think that's all we have in the device profiles. Then we have the layers manager. You need to install the Google Play Store and Flash G apps in order to do that. Then we have the wallpaper settings, the Exodus papers. This is the application we get in by default, and as you can see, it's a beautiful layout, beautiful animations. You can just check anything that you want, and as you can see in the status bar that it is downloading wallpaper side by side too. So say if I want to use this, and it would show it to you. It's such a beautiful well designed application, I would say, customized, and not even touching the screen, and it is showing you all that beautiful wallpaper by itself. And I just set as the wallpaper, and then you need to crop it, or just play around with as per your wish. Okay, so as you can see that it's really fully designed. You can even add wallpapers to your collection, and if you want to do that from your SD card or from another app. Then we have the settings in here. You can just on the panel, you can when you left side panel in, these are the options from which you can select any of these options. Say this one, then you can select a right category. So I would select this one. In the, you can select wallpapers of what category should be in the left and the right panel. Then you can randomize the order, photo gallery mode. Then we have the wallpaper collection. Automatically you can just change your wallpapers also. We also have the screensaver too. So it's great to see that. It's a really very nice application. Okay, so next up we have the Super Sue, and then we also have the Exodus update. I've already covered that up. Okay, so we'll now just quickly get in. We have you can change the brightness level in here. We have adaptive brightness. Then we have the theme. You can just change the settings theme in here. The light is the one which is enabled by default. Then you have the dark settings theme if you want to. Now this is the dark theme. Then You can either, if you select automatic, then the settings theme would be changed from light to dark or from dark to light as per the daytime. During the nights it would be dark, and during the daytime it would be light. Then you can change your wallpaper. Here we have the sleep time mode settings, daydream, font size, rotation, ambient display. These are the options that we get. Then we have your car settings here too. Sound and notifications. um, all options are pretty basic. Other sounds, we have dial pad tones, screen locking sound, charging sounds, touch sounds, vibrate on touch. Then under equalizer you would be able to get access to audio effects. Then you can customize your notification light, battery light, and these are the options that we get in here. mm, and rest is pretty basic, I would say. Then I would just put it on to um, well, so guys, I had to pause the video because I was getting a call, as you could see. Then as this ROM is based on AOSP, you can enable the battery saver as and when you want. Then we have the memory settings in here, and I think that it is checking for delta updates in the background. Then I just don't think that we have anything else in here. Okay, we can just go ahead and have a look at the developer options lastly. Basic stuff in here, just check in the USB debugging mode. Yeah, you do have your multi-window mode at the end of the animation settings, at the end of drawing options. And then nothing new in here. I was expecting that kill app back button option too, but I don't think that we came across that. Yes, absent. So in fact, you could just customize that from the navigation bar editor, as I had shown to you earlier. In fact, it was in the interface, I think. Yeah. So here you could have adjusted that long pace action, and you could have just selected the kill task application, kill task option, and that would have done that. So it's great to have all these options in. And it's a nightly build at the moment, and nightly build, in fact we just have had only 2 nightly builds at the moment, and I believe that things would improve for we would be getting in more features in here. And as you can see, we have that device profiles widget in here too. You can enable it as per your choice. If you want to just say, if I want to access that home profile, then you just tap on that and you can activate that profile. Then we have that open delta too. Okay, so it would just download the open delta if there are any delta updates available. Then I don't think that we have any more widgets specific to the Exodus ROM. These are the wallpapers that you get in by default, and the black hole, this the live wallpaper that you get in. You can just choose it if you want. Okay, thanks for watching, and if you like this video, just give it a thumbs up. And if you want to watch more of my videos, and then you can subscribe to my channel too. I hope that you thanks for watching, guys. Have